This is Kim Paddock with Miracle Products. I'm going to do something special today and deal with the holy oil and how it helps diabetes mainly, even though it helps many other problems. We'll focus on diabetes today. Many people want to know how I got the recipe for the holy oil, and I looked it up, and it's in the ancient Judaic and Hebrew texts, and it comes down as the same recipe. So this is nothing new. It's been around for a while. It's been spoken of in the Bible many times, and I decided to see if I can make it and give it a try back in 2016. So if you go onto my site, there's a lot of information down below and products for sale. But if we go into the shop, you'll see the holy oil right here. There's a large and a small. The small one's about a 1-month supply, and the large one is about a 3-month supply if you take about 6 drops a day. But we'll go into this one. And if you read in the description, this holy oil is made from authentic high CBD content hemp buds, extra virgin olive oil, myrrh oil, cinnamon bark, and cinnamon leaf oil. Start with 6 drops a day. Drop them into a spoon or on the back of your hand and lick them off. It's important to count your drops, by the way, so please be sure that you do. You may need to adjust your dose up or down depending on how you feel. If you feel nothing, then increase your dose. If you feel a bit tired, reduce your dose. Holy oil heals many problems, including sleep disorders, pain, intestinal disorders, cancer, and much more. Holy oil detoxifies your body, beginning with the intestines. Many experience dramatic weight loss due to the cleansing of their bowels. Cannabis is an antiseptic, antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and promotes good digestion and boosts the immune system, alleviates pain. Myrrh is a pain reliever, astringent, strengthens the gums and muscles, intestines, and other organs and more. Cinnamon oils relieve stomach upset, fight viral diseases such as herpes and HIV/AIDS, kills leukemia cancer cells, relieves the symptoms of Parkinson's disease, and counters the cognitive decline in Alzheimer's disease. Holy oil can be used externally on wounds as well. So we'll just go from there. I didn't speak a lot about diabetes in that, and I will have to add that to it because a lot of people have found excellent results with using holy oil for diabetes. I took a lot of notes because holy oil it heals so many problems, but we'll focus on diabetes. I have a friend, MJ, who has a serious form of genetic diabetes that he was having serious problems with. MJ has a severe form of diabetes that is genetic. His blood sugars swung wildly up and down within short intervals, which made it difficult for him to decide what dose of insulin to take. In 2017, he decided to try some holy oil that I made to see if it would help. He was amazed to discover that his peaks and valleys of sugars leveled out and that his sugar levels dropped significantly. Now MJ has much easier time caring for his genetic form of diabetes, and he won't be without the holy oil. Another person, and MJ, by the way, is 72 years old now. Reva is a 58-year-old woman with diabetes. She had tried some of my other products for her aches and pains. She was impressed with what my products could do, so she shared with me that she couldn't get her diabetes under control. I told her to try the holy oil and to take 6 drops before bedtime to begin with. She called me 2 days later and she was excited. She said that her blood sugar levels topped 400 before taking the holy oil. After 1 dose, her blood sugar levels dropped to around 200. After the 2nd dose, her blood sugar levels dropped to about 136. She won't stop taking the holy oil ever. We'll touch on a little weight loss too, since it goes right in with the diabetes and so forth. In 2016, I gave the holy oil to a friend who was having many serious medical issues. Alonzo had a weight problem. He began to feel better overall after taking the holy oil. He lost 10 pounds a month for the first 3 months, and his diet changed since junk food didn't taste good anymore. Holy oil will clean out your bowels, which causes weight loss in heavy people. If you're already at a good weight, holy oil will not cause you to lose any more weight. Even though I recommend starting with 6 drops a day, you can experiment by taking either more or sometimes less of it. If you get the runs or you get tired, cut back on how much you take by a few drops a day. It's important, by the way, to not increase your dose by more than a few drops at a time, because that could cause you to be very tired. You'll find your best dose eventually. You can also break your dose of a holy oil into twice a day instead of once. And it also helps with sleep disorders. I take 6 drops of holy oil before bedtime, and I sleep like a baby for at least 4 hours. Holy oil reduces overall body pain and aids digestion, which helps you sleep better. Sleep disorders are prevalent in our society due to stress, pain, and our poor diet. Good sleep is critical for good health, so anything that can aid in good night's sleep is useful. Another product that I have to help with sleep is the frequency tea. The first time that I drank a cup of frequency tea before bedtime, I slept for 9 hours straight. Please read about frequency tea on my website, since it also helps with pain and internal problems. Holy oil is also an immune system builder. Here's a list of the ingredients and what pains and diseases they will help with. It's made with virgin olive oil, has an anti-inflammatory properties, helps prevent strokes, protects you from heart disease, fights off Alzheimer's disease. It's loaded with antioxidants. On healthline.com it states, quote, "In developed nations, stroke is the second most common cause of death, right behind heart disease. A large review of studies in 841,000 people found that olive oil was the only source of monounsaturated fat associated with a reduced risk of stroke and heart disease," end quote. It also contains high CBD hemp buds. The hemp buds I use have a high concentration of CBD, which is almost 20%, which decreases the release of the stress hormones, stimulates the release of the good mood chemicals, dopamine and serotonin in your body, thus reducing stress and anxiety. CBD also helps with weight loss, pain, and sleep. CBD requires the other natural elements found in the hemp bud to work properly. You'll notice that there's CBD extracts on the market that contain just pure CBD, and they don't work as well because they really do need the other parts of the plant to work properly. There's also myrrh oil in here. Myrrh oil, anti-cancer properties, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-parasitic, relieves you of excess mucus and phlegm, circulation, digestion, stimulates the pumping action of the heart, improves digestion. And I recommend just using doTERRA if you're going to make the holy oil. I have the recipe on my site. doTERRA is safe for consumption and of very good quality. It has cinnamon bark oil, which is real cinnamon, by the way. There is another one that you buy in the store that you mostly use for cooking, so make sure you get the real cinnamon. It's an antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, improves gut health, reduces blood pressure, lowers blood sugar and the risk of type 2 diabetes, relieves digestive discomfort. So much of the diabetic problem is helped with cinnamon bark oil that's in the holy oil. Cinnamon leaf oil is an analgesic, antiseptic, antibiotic, antispasmodic, aphrodisiac, and astringent. It's good for rheumatism, arthritis, and pain. It calms depression and viral infections. It helps with stress, tiredness, and tight muscles. So that will help you decide whether you would like to take the holy oil or not. But I will tell you that the people that have tried the holy oil, the vast majority of them never stop taking it. I haven't. And if I miss it for one night, I notice the difference. So please go to my website and research as much as you can, because we're coming on to a new age where pharmaceuticals are going to be cut back quite a bit. We're going back to natural medicines. And I thank you for listening and participating. And please look my site over for my other products, which are all very good for your health. Thank you so much. God bless.